I remember recalling when 6 people came out of jumped out of a car convertible and jumped me and a friend while we were at a stop sign in Buffalo, and proceeded to pick a fight with us, and it wound up with me getting a shoe in the lip and my shirt torn off me. It happened another time. People like to tear the shirt off me, and then he handed it to me. It said, "Nice fight," and they jumped in the car and just took off as quickly as they came. So that was, that was what I remember most about in the 60s. It was, but I shy away from it now. They may have guns or knives, or a little more violent these days, so I avoid that. But it was fairly common in the 60s. I never had a better experience than that in Hayton Lyon Street, where I had residency there. I think it was important to have a breakthrough in consciousness, I think, in the late 60s. I would have never known or gone to such places if I hadn't. So I don't regret any of that. But things have changed since then. Not all for the better either. I was sorry to see the decade of the 60s go and the revolution there. But I think the country went retroactive there, reactionary, and actually went backwards. Certainly the morals became more conservative. And I don't know if it will be as liberal as it was then, but it should be again. People should have enough of corporate power and crooked politicians and police that they should try to regain their freedom again. Very disappointed in probably politics, national politics and local politics, and the double standard they have. It's depressing reading the paper, the front page or the paper. It's a bring down from just ordinary life. I think they do stress negative things that make news, and it's I guess every day it's a disappointment reading something bad happening to somebody or some nation or country that's killing people off that they don't like, or just different. Being different is their only crime. Genocide and things like that still going on after World War II. So it's a bad condition the human race is in, I think. And they don't seem to learn from mistakes either. Maybe they are doomed to repeat their own mistakes. They certainly haven't seemed to learn from their past mistakes and about warfare and that thing.
I mean, absolutely. Look how similar Iraq is to Vietnam.
Yes, I didn't think so at first, but it certainly is now. I mean, you can look back after a year or two, and there are many similarities now that, as you can see, that weren't there at first. And there was nothing good about Vietnam. I think it was a mistake, and it was immoral. And so I think this is too. A lot of civilians and innocent people being killed, and they don't have a stable government there, and I don't think they will. There isn't any chance, and you may be in for the long pull till 2020, or just stabilizing that area, just Baghdad, the central capital. And, it looks like it may not be able to. It's just a failure of foreign policy, like Vietnam was.